Oh,
and he's in Sketch. Yeah, it's a fair few comics.
We're that close.
Yeah. You know what I like about this wall of set here that Merv put up for us? Is the fact that it hides the beer.
that's very true.
Which you now pointed out.
Yeah.
Well, they don't see it so much. Alright, so welcome back to the Geektasm. It's been a while, you know, since the boys have been back in town and everything. We're back in our original setup here at the attic. Great place this is. I mean, we never really given much of a plug for allowing us to record the show here, so we'll do that just saying, yeah, good on you, thank you very much.
Attic is nice.
Cheers.
Alright, speak up, Colin, because you know the mic's all the way over there.
Hi.
Anyway, so yes, back in town, and so in a way of saying that we're back, it's kind of like a good lead-in to what our topic of today is. Well, thank you very much that we're back. And we're back for Geektasm 2!
Shouldn't that be two?
Or 200, really, hopefully,
Yeah.
you know, whatever. However way we go. Yeah, I know, exactly. However long we do this for.
Spectacular.
Exactly. And yes, be on the lookout for the YouTube channel so we can go back and reflect on them. So, Merv, your idea, man, you know, to take us into the world of sequels. And, you know, first of all, maybe to begin it, let's just say that we're talking about sequels and not remakes.
Not remakes, not reboots, not series of movies like Tarzan or whatever. Don't get me wrong.
Love it, love it. Umgawa. What did Umgawa mean?
Well, we best. Some questions.
It means move, black.
Cover yourself up.
You'll catch your death. That's what it means.
Okay, sorry.
So anyway, no, I'm talking direct sequels of varying degrees of quality, and I'm gonna put my cards on the table here and just say from the start, most, not all, most sequels more than fail to live up to expectations.
Yes.
And that's a stone cold fact.
Well, hopefully we'll hope to change your mind just a bit. I mean, not most, but yes, many.
90%.
No, it's
90%.
Okay.
I like to live in the world of
The
the
thing is
10%.
about sequels is that they're doomed to fail. Because there wouldn't be a sequel if the first one hadn't been
Any good? Yeah.
Well, yeah, but what do they call success, though? Because if you think about the Hollywood version of success, is how much money it made.
Success is different now than it was. That's why there wasn't many sequels in the 60s and 70s, because there was no afterlife to a movie.
Yeah.
Whereas in the 80s and 90s, a film could be a huge hit on video or and then now on DVD, and it will make more money.
I mean, one of the early examples of that was Blade.
Yeah.
Blade did okay. It wasn't a huge hit.
It launched the Marvel Universe, though. That's not denying what it did.
But when it hit, it was one of the very first kind of hits on DVD. And it just sold.
Everybody had it.
Boom. And the same goes as well for the first Austin Powers as well. It just was humongous.
Yeah, baby.
Got a humongous sort of new lease of life when it hit the.
But in the 70s, it was just what you got. If it was a huge success, if you look at the main films in the 70s, that got sequels, like French Connection, Godfather,
Pink Panther.
Excellent. Huge first films, massive first films, massive box office hits, and automatically someone went,
Yeah.
Dirty Harry.
Yeah, but you know, but then you had those films like
That was a one-off story. Look at a sequel to
Not every film would be
most films you're talking about are one-offs. Like Halloween was a one-off, and then all of a sudden, hey, let's make some money.
There was potential to make. You couldn't have done another Serpico story. That would have been a bit.
Deer Hunter 2.
Yeah, it would have been a bit.
I'm pretty sure if Serpico was made 10 years later, they would have figured it out.
Deer Hunter 2.
And actually, Serpico did have a sequel. It had the series.
Yes.
Okay, but that's a spin-off. That's a spin-off, if anything. But that's a cash cow, actually. But the fact of the matter is, I mean, you're looking at say the 60s and 70s. There were very, very few sequels, and they tended to be, with the exception of James Bond and the Pink Panthers, they weren't the norm. They really weren't the norm, and it was a novelty to have like, ooh, you know. But what I think we should really focus on are great sequels. sequels. Because there are some great ones, not necessarily better than the original or better.
Well, I don't think that. I think it's hard, as I said before, it's hard for a sequel to be better than the original. Even if it is a better film, the original will always have the heads up on it because it started it.
Okay,
there wouldn't have been a sequel.
I'll get the ball rolling on this because I know, and I
Yeah.
disagree with them, but I have a fair few number of friends who cite Aliens. As
Aliens is good.
The
Aliens
best,
is very good.
the best
Aliens
of the
is good.
Alien movies, and I would just,
It was.
I used to just spat them in the face and just say, "Get away from
I
me."
disagree.
I
It's a
wholeheartedly.
great. I think Aliens is a fantastic action movie.
Yes.
It's not what
It's not a
Aliens is.
suspensive movie at all. No,
No.
it's exciting.
But going back, to one, I know for a fact, I don't know about you, one of my favourite sequels, I know it's one of Mer's favourite sequels, if not his favourite sequel, is Magnum Force, which is the best Dirty Harry film, apart from Dirty Harry.
Well, other than Dirty Harry.
Because it started the whole thing, but Magnum Force is the ultimate, it got everything right. Everything right.
No bum notes in that movie
It ticked
whatsoever.
every single box. And then if you watch Enforcer, which I think is, apart from Deadpool, which is probably the worst out of the four before Deadpool came on, I think Southern Impact's probably better than Deadpool.
I can tell you. Certainly that's my third favourite.
I think Magnum Force is just absolutely...
It's stunning, and on a technical level, on a writing level,
Yeah.
it's just great.
Yeah.
It's just great. I
On a musical level.
Okay, yeah. We're always going to have The Godfather Part 2.
Yeah, everyone.
But that's just great cinema. That isn't just great entertainment. It's great.
I know a lot of people say Godfather 2 is better than 1. I disagree with that. I think Godfather 1 is absolutely amazing.
I think the early footage with the young Vito Corleone by De Niro is the best of the entire series. But as a whole movie, no, the first movie is still my favourite.
A lot of people say, I know people who say, tell me this, Rocky 4 is the best Rocky movie. I do know people who think
Rocky
that's
4?
the best movie. Yeah.
Rocky 4?
Do you think that says more about...
No. Rocky 4 is a music video, first of all.
It's a long
it's not a movie.
But I honestly
and Rocky 2 actually is fantastic. Let me tell you why Rocky 2 is fantastic. One is because we know who he is. You know, we got all the long setup, and Rocky, great movie as it was a very long setup of a character building process.
But I think that's what made it a hit.
Yes, but
People love the character. People just
Yeah.
sort of, wow, what a guy, what a... The fight scene was... Love story. Rocky to me has never been a boxing film, it's a love story. From first shot to last shot, it's a love story.
Between two guys.
Whether it's about boxing, whether it's about man and woman, it's about...
Between two guys.
About two guys. It could be. You know,
it is.
Rocky.
That running on the beach in Rocky 3.
That's the... Yeah. It's
Man love at his best.
Yeah.
more so than Top Gun.
What I think it's interesting, Rocky 2 is the only one in the series, with the exception of Rocky Balboa, the final one, that kind of has some sort of thematic link to the very first one. By the time Rocky 3 comes along, they're throwing money at it, and it becomes just a realm of fantasy.
But I think that's why Rocky 3 and Rocky 4 are some people's favourites, because it's out the loop completely.
Nobody likes Rocky 4. Get it out of your mind.
Chase, honest to God, there are people who absolutely worship Rocky 4.
And I will hold my hand up. I saw Rocky 4 twice at the movies for one reason and one reasoning alone. I just wanted to watch the Living in America sequence for a second time.
Look, Rocky 4 is Jack and a big, Jack versus the Giant, whatever, you know what I mean? What's his name? Drago. Dolph Lundgren. Great, the woman. Great,
the thing is about,
it was music
the thing is that I do like about Rocky 4, more so than Rocky 3, is story-wise, it had potential there, because he'd reached excess, he'd reached his pinnacle, and it was like, what do I do now?
Yeah.
He was
why should I fight?
Yeah, he was the cover guy, he made all this money, it was all...
I'm fighting for my best mate who you just killed.
Which is why Rocky 5 should have been so good. Because it brought him back. That's why it wasn't. But it brought him back to he was trained.
Brought him back to the street.
He became Mickey.
They tried to bring back the original flavour to it, and it just
failed.
work.
It was horrible because of the acting.
Rocky Balboa
It does get it right. It really does, and it's a fine. It's not a great movie. It's not a great movie at all, but it's a fine little movie. And it's also a fine little send off as well. But Sly, for the love of all things, no more.
Yeah, please, no more.
He's thinking about another Rambo. Again, First Blood, Rambo is shocking.
So we talking about good sequels.
Yeah, okay, we'll go back to good sequels.
No. Go ahead. Say what you're gonna say about Rambo.
No,
First Blood
Rambo
was.
I mean, First Blood was a hit. It wasn't massive.
It was a rip-off of Ruckus. I said this before.
It is. No,
it's more popular than successful. There's a key difference there. There's a key difference.
More popular than successful.
I love it how you pointed it out with one of your YouTube clips about how he breaks out of jail and he's in the city, in the middle of the city. He's somewhere, you know what I mean? It was just kind of like, and the cops, like 3 cops in the prison. It was just.
It's a small town.
It's a small town. First Geektasm of the day. What's the name of the town?
Town. I thought you were gonna say. I thought you were talking about the. No, I don't know. Ruckus.
No.
And it is the real name of the town. What is it as well? It's called Hope.
It is Hope.
Hope.
Yeah.
Hope. It says "Welcome to Hope."
The thing is, I've said this on the show before, and I'll say it a million times. First Blood is the daddy of action movies.
Yeah.
It started.
The modern.
Tying that right there.
Started it all.
No, that's not First Blood.
First Blood was the not Rambo. First
Rambo.
Didn't do the.
No, there was no bandana.
Sorry.
It was the benchmark. It was the benchmark. If it wasn't for First Blood, there'd be no Die Hard.
Yes.
No Commando.
Yes, you're right. No Commando.
No
Commando.
Which we are forever grateful. So thank you for that.
I think people get caught up in the idea that it's First Blood. No. It was the first of its kind. The way it was done.
You're right.
And I know you said it is. There's a
Dirk Benedict
with Ruckus with Linda Blair, which is the same sort of idea. First Blood did it so boom.
Yeah, it was Hollywood version. It was just, I mean, the Ruckus was more of a TV movie version and everything. So you're right. I was just on the.
Well, First Blood is like there'd be nothing before like
that. Tank.
No.
I too like Tank.
But we're getting off track here. Okay, we're talking Rambo sequels then.
Jim Garner.
There's only one. Yeah, that's right. There's only one.
See Thomas Howell.
One decent Rambo sequel, and that was the last one. The first one, because it was just. What the hell is this? When I saw that,
freaked me out.
There were people in the audience just freaking.
And they got it.
Yeah, absolutely. It was like, okay.
Yeah. Loved it. I did love it.
Well,
and it came full circle as well. Because him going home at the end.
Yeah. Well, you know, when you talk about sequels, I mean, you can't ignore the horror generation of the '80s where the sequels were prevalent. So, any favorites for you in there?
Of the sequels, well, I got some that are they're not necessarily good, but I like them.
Yeah, because we're talking about.
I like them. I mean, I've always been a big champion of Chainsaw 2.
Really? But it was really confusing with Chainsaw because there was Chainsaw 2, there was Chainsaw the Next Generation, there was Chainsaw the Unseen version.
The direct Hooper version of Chainsaw 2.
Yeah, but that's what I mean. It's kind of confusing, isn't it? Yeah.
Hooper had nothing to do with the rest of them.
Yeah.
So. What I really like about Chainsaw 2 is it's really funny. It's really, really funny. It's really dark and it's fun. Hey, Chainsaw 2 is great fun and I really like it. The Friday the 13th sequels. I mean, come on, you know how many? There was 8 in the 80s alone.
Yeah, 8 in the 80s alone. Like the thing about it is that because when you look at the horror versions of the sequels, you got two strands. You got one that opens up the story, and then you got the other that is just a money chain. Like Nightmare 4 and 5 are money chains. You know, Dream Child, Dream Master, and all that kind of stuff.
Which one was Rennie Harlan?
Rennie Harlan?
Was it 4? Was it 4? He did 4 or 5, didn't he?
No, he did Dream Warriors. That was 3.
Was that 3?
That wasn't Rennie Harlan. That was Chuck.
Yeah, Chuck.
Oh, right. Okay, so see, look at that. Oh, 4. Friday chapter. That wasn't Rennie Harlan.
That's Friday the 13th. You're getting
I'm getting in there.
That was
Nightmare on Street Friday
Saturday the 14th.
Saturday 14th.
That's a great movie. It's a great
movie. Especially the tough.
Halloween 3 is a great movie. A great sequel.
Halloween 3 is not a
sequel though, yeah.
Halloween 3 is not a sequel. I was going to say Halloween 2, which was actually one of the best sequels of that time because it opened up the story. So I was going to use Halloween 2 as the opening because it continued on. I loved how it started with the end. You know, when it goes off the...
I've never been a fan
of it.
Yeah, but you've seen it though, right?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so I loved it when it started with the end. And Donald Pleasance has that great line where you don't know what horror is. And then it goes...
The problem I have
into the John.
with Halloween 2 is I think it's restricted in its... because it's all around the hospital.
Yeah.
And I think
but at least they showed his journey to the hospital.
Yeah.
They didn't cut to the hospital.
I think what was so good about the first one is that small town, and it was just really, and then just to throw it into this like cold.
I'd rather watch Visiting Hours.
Oh, I love Visiting Hours.
But there was that great, the great exsanguination scene where he drains the blood out of the nurse and stuff. And
my favourite killing in that is the couple in the hot tub.
Oh yeah, it kind of gratuitous that. But what was the most scariest scene, or I would say scariest scene, most bone chilling scene in Halloween 2 was the kid with the.
The break.
Look at that, that was oh man,
but that's what can happen though. That's why.
No, I know. But didn't they pick up on that like a little bit in Demons? Do you remember Demons?
Demons, the Argento.
No, okay, not the Argento one. Night of the Demons.
Linnea Quigley.
Yeah, with Linnea Quigley with the cigarette. But also they had at the end. I just loved the black guy in there. There was again another one of those examples of emasculated black character. But the little rabbit guy who kept running every time he saw something and everything, but he survived in the end.
Yeah.
But then they had that whole razor blade with the apple.
But we'll get back to sequels though.
I'm sorry.
Well, I mean, I actually don't
had a sequel.
I don't think there's any really good. Some are better than others, but there are no.
Back to the Future 2 was great.
I'm talking about Freddy sequels that,
You hate Back to the Future 2?
Back to the Future 2. It's like they threw everything in.
And the kitchen sink.
Yeah. And it just.
No. To be honest, I like it. I just don't love it.
I love one. I think one's great.
And also, I found the third one boring.
Why are there now two Marty? Why are you here?
Because there's a paradox.
I know there is, but there's no need. The first one was so simple and nice.
And then they couldn't even, and then they couldn't even get Crispin Glover back. So then they had to have one of those shots where the actor's so far away.
And then he sued them and he won. Yeah.
He sued
them and won. And the girl who replaced the girlfriend,
Elizabeth Shue,
the worst wig. Nobody on set has gone.
Okay. You reminded me how bad it was. Don't do it. I was enjoying the movie until you reminded me.
But anyway, okay.
So you know what? If two's ever on, I watch one.
I just watch the other side. Watch one man.
Yeah, but the hoverboard.
It's just everything's just.
I'm with you guys. I think two.
One's so sweet, nice. It works well. It's a Spielberg movie. You can tell it's a Spielberg movie. It does what it does. Two tried to be so.
Two was overly complicated.
And three was just
hated when talking with you guys.
But what about Short Circuit 2?
Oh, horrible.
Horrible. Even the first one. I don't know what you brought it up for.
Fisher Stevens, horrible man.
Alright, well, what horror sequel do you like?
Horror sequels do I like? I like. I don't like any horror sequels.
It's clear.
Dawn of the Dead.
Dawn of the Dead, amazing.
Dawn of the Dead and Day of the Dead, best 2 and 3 of any series you will ever see in your life.
Yeah.
Yes. We finally have an agreement.
Dawn of the Dead is my favourite.
Days is
my favorite. Dawn is amazing.
For a kid of 13 watching Dawn of the Dead,
yeah,
it's just unbelievable.
Well, I just love the fact. I love the reality factor of them being in that mall and how they actually showed the transcendence of time was really clever and great and stuff like that. I looked at I know we're not talking about remakes or anything, but I saw the remake the other night of Dawn of the Dead and stuff like that. But
I know people love it.
I'm just saying it reminded me of the original. Why I like the original.
Yeah.